If you feel like your back is fragile and prone to injury, well then listen up. I want to help you move more confidently with these 4 exercises. Hey, it's Jack from Be Mobile Physiotherapy, your go-to experts in strength and fitness for adults 55 plus. Now, if you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on future strategies to help you stay strong and resilient. Back pain is one of the most common complaints I hear as a physiotherapist. And in fact, research shows that around 90% of people will experience a back pain episode at some point in their life. And when this happens, it can make you feel fragile, like your back needs constant protection. You might start avoiding lifting heavy things, moving cautiously, and fearing re-injury. But is this really the best way to protect your back? It's incredibly important to understand that your back is not fragile. It's anti-fragile, meaning it gets stronger when exposed to gradual stress. Your back has adapted to bend, lift, and twist, whether that's picking up heavy pots in the garden or perhaps swinging a golf club. Let's take a look at what makes your back so strong. It has so many big muscles like your latissimus dorsi, your lower trapezius, as well as a robust thoracolumbar fascia. We also have deeper muscles that are very close to the spine, such as your multifidus and your rotatories, and a whole lot of attachment points for all of those big muscles and thick ligaments in our spine. And lastly, a complex spine which interlocks and has big, beautiful discs in between the vertebrae. And here's something fascinating. Scientific research shows that running and fast walking can actually improve the thickness of your spinal discs and the hydration levels. And that when we stress our bones with impact and resistance training, we can actually improve the bone mineral density, even when you have osteoporosis. So the more you move and challenge your back, the stronger and more resilient it becomes. Remember, our backs are anti-fragile. But if our back is so robust, why does it sometimes hurt to move? When we have a back injury, the area can become extra sensitive as it heals. But if you start avoiding movement, the area stays sensitive because it's not exposed to normal everyday stress, like picking up and carrying the groceries. Think about how stiff and sore your joints are after you've been sick in bed for a couple of days. That discomfort isn't because you're injured, it's because your body hasn't been moving. The same thing happens when you stop using your back. Avoiding movement can actually make the area more sensitive, not less. So rather than protecting your back by avoiding movement, you need a gradual exposure to challenge. And exercise is one of the best ways to do this because it is so measured and controlled. Therefore, I'm going to show you 4 back strengthening exercises that you can do at home, ones that will make your back anti-fragile and having you moving with more confidence in your daily life. I will show you key technique tips for all of the exercises, modifications so that you can make it suit your ability level, and tell you how much you need to do and how to get started. Okay, the first exercise to build a more resilient back is the bent over T, and this is what it looks like. We're going to bend at the hips so our chest facing the ground, and we're going to bring our arms up like we're a bird, flapping our wings into that T position. This is a great exercise because we're holding an isometric position here, okay, so a static position. So we're giving more confidence to bend over, but we're also working our upper back as we lift our arms. Now you can start with just a bodyweight version, so no weight in your hands, and then if you get the confidence up, you can then hold some weights, okay? So the same thing applies. We're bending over, holding that static position, lifting the weights out to the side. Now you will feel some strain in the lower back, which is good as long as it is tolerable. And you're also going to feel this exercise in your upper back. So that's a great starting point to make your back more resilient. That's the bent over T. Our second back resilience exercise is a bird dog. Now, it's named that because it's got something to do with hunting dogs, signaling the direction of the bird in which they're hunting. But anyway, let's get into the exercise. So we're going to find a mat or some carpet so that you can comfortably kneel in this 4-point position. What we're going to do is put our hands beneath our shoulders, our knees beneath our hips. And simply, we're going to start with lifting one leg at a time and extending that back as far as we can. Okay, you can try that with your other side as well. Now, the next progression is to add in an arm. Okay, so we're going to extend our left leg and extend our right arm. just like that, and then try the other side. There's a bit of balance involved, but there's also movement happening at your back. So you shouldn't want to keep as still as possible and tighten everything so much that it's impossible to move. You actually want to get a bit of movement, arch your back, really feel that in the lower and upper back, okay? And we can do little holds just at the top to increase the challenge. Now, to increase the challenge even more, what we want to do is start flexing our spine as well. As we've talked about, spinal movement is good for our backs. So we're going to extend, and then we're going to try to meet our elbow and our knee in the middle. And I can feel that a little bit more in my tummy muscles, which is a nice extra workout. Then I can extend and then crunch. And nice and slowly with control, I'm really feeling that movement in my spine. And then I can try repetitions on the other side, just like that. And there's a bit of balance involved, as I said, so give the bird dog a go. Our third exercise for building back resilience is the deadlift. And this is one of the best exercises to improve your confidence to pick things up off the ground, which is so important for so many daily tasks. So this is what it looks like. We're lifting the weight, keeping it close to our body, standing up nice and straight. From the side, sticking our bottom back, bending over and placing the weight on the ground, just like that. So the key cues are stick your bottom back and bend over, or bow over, I should say, towards the ground, just like that. Now, you don't want to hyper focus on having a perfectly straight back or anything like that. You want to pick up in a way that is comfortable for you, whether that's with more leg bend or maybe less leg bend, a narrow stance, or even a wider stance. It's going to vary between different people. You can do this with gym equipment such as a kettlebell, or you could use something as simple as a backpack filled with books, holding onto the handles and doing our deadlifts in that fashion. Once again, this is going to be one of the best exercises for building resilience and confidence when picking things up in daily life. Exercise number 4 is going to improve your confidence when we're twisting and rotating our spine, which is what it's adapted to do. So for this exercise, the torso twist, we're going to set up with feet around shoulder width apart. We're going to bend over, and then with our hands together, rotate our chest or our spine up towards one side, come back to the middle. Rotate up towards one side, like we're swinging a golf club, back towards the middle. Okay, to make that a bit easier, you can just stand up a bit more, okay, and do those twists without bending over as much. And obviously, to make it harder, just bend over a little more, okay? Now, to make this harder, you can also add weight. So, you know, I have a little weight plate here, 2.5 kilos. You could start with even less. We're going to do the same thing. Oh, and I really feel a lot more in the abs there, which is helping me twist. Come back to the middle. Just like that. Or if you didn't have weight plates, of course, you could just use a book that was lying around the house and do the exact same thing, twist and come back to the middle, nice and controlled. So that is the torso twist. Give that one a go. Pick at least 2 of these exercises and start at a manageable and tolerable level. Perform 2 sets of 15 repetitions for each of the exercises and aim to perform 2 sessions per week. You can increase the challenge by performing the harder variation of the exercises and adding some weight. So remember, your back is anti-fragile and it's made for bending, lifting and twisting. So keep moving. And if you have more questions about back pain, well then make sure you check out the next video on screen. See you later.